What's going on, guys? Chris here, and welcome back to another one of my Minecraft videos, and welcome back to the Cosmos server. Welcome to Cosmos episode 32. We're at half a stack episodes, and I'm back after my week of vacation. I feel so good to be back. It's on Tuesday instead of Monday. I didn't upload yesterday because I didn't feel like it. I was very tired. Um, but yeah, we're here in the opening screen only because of the fact that, I'm scared to go in the game. I know I've been pranked. People have been in my western village. I got a message in the Skype chat saying that something happened to it. Like they said something happened to the terrain and something got messed up. I'm thinking either that was a prank or something went wrong with the snapshot updating. Anyways, I haven't touched the server in over a week. I actually haven't touched it since Friday the 5th, 14th, 15th. Let me check my calendar. 14th. It's the 25th, so it's been more than 10 days since I've touched the server. And we're on Snapshot 1.6, or the pre-release, so we're going to go ahead and jump into the server. Like I said, I haven't touched it. Somebody's online, I don't know who. Let's go ahead and direct my vision at the ground. Who's online? Shadow. Say hello. What? Is everything okay? Once again, I haven't touched the server in a week, so I'm going to be very cautious going in these first few minutes of the video. And I'm sorry if my voice is kind of deeper. I have a morning voice right now. It's not like something that happened on my vacation. I'm all of a sudden Morgan Freeman. No, it's because I'm just tired and I just woke up and I wanted to get this video out of the way. It is my 300th video, by the way. I think I mentioned that already. So yeah, I think I'm going to tack something on at the end about that, instead of drawing it out. All seems to be well, surprisingly. Those were there before, I don't remember why. Everything seems to be okay. I'm thinking the pranks will be more directed toward the western village, so I've been spending more time there lately, but I just wanted to check out the castle area. I'm actually going to talk about something related to all of this, in a minute. Can I get back through here? Do I have time? Yep. Oh, I was about to say, I mean, did that get longer delay? I think my internet's acting a bit weird. Everything seems to be okay in there. I never actually put anything in there. That might actually be part of the prank. Maybe somebody... No? Maybe somebody finished my potion room. No, I never did anything on that. Yeah, I want to be kind of, like I said, I'm going to be kind of suspicious around these parts. I might get some ender pearls before we go anywhere. Those eggs? Oh, God. I think I was going to do selling all those eggs, but I don't remember what. But yeah, I'm glad to be back on the server, guys. I've been on vacation for a week. For those of you who don't know, I went to California, then went to Las Vegas. Well, I went to Las Vegas, then to California, or however you look at it. I flew into California, then went to Las Vegas, then went back to California. Fun times. Confusing vacations. Don't we all have them? It was fun, though. It was nice to get out. It was nice to not record a video for a week, even though I missed it greatly. You guys can't believe how much I miss doing videos. It's so nice to wake up in the morning and just go, hey, what's going on, guys? But yeah, I've had a lot of good adventures, and I'm going to be saying hello to my viewers. I'll probably get on to the talking once we reach... Oh, hello, spiders. I think I'm having a bit of server lag this morning. My internet has been acting up lately, just because of misrepair or something like that. I haven't touched my internet in more than a week. Well, I was talking to it. No, I was playing some I've been playing some single player Minecraft, so I don't have to get on the server and I can fulfill that need to play Minecraft. Looks like it does appear so that the hey, you guys came back. What the? Oh. I think I just stumbled upon the beginnings of a prank, but not necessarily a prank. So to whomever this is, I'm very sorry that I may have just ruined your prank, and I am going to leave! Or maybe not. How do you get out of this place? I don't know whose this is. I'm sorry, but I'm getting out of here. I think they took away my villagers. My villagers are gone. I thought I lost them, but apparently they're all down here and breeding very well. Or someone decided to build me a villager breeder. Either way, I don't know. Whoever built that, just stumbled upon whatever you're building, and I probably ruined it by putting all this wood in here. But hey guys, whoever did that, thanks for putting some villagers back here. The village is starting to get kind of lonely. I thought after I said that I'd come home to see villagers everywhere, but yeah, I'm thinking someone was actually, like, someone was at the Western Village to be able to tell me there's something wrong with the terrain generation. I don't know what happened. I just got a message in the chat saying that terrain generation goofed sometime when I was gone and that my Western Village had something wrong with it. Now, this is either a sign saying go to your Western Village when you're back because I pranked it, or something actually fucked up and the village is destroyed. So we're going to find out. We're going to go see. I don't really want to get into storytelling quite yet, in case I have to do prank cleanup, and I would like to get into storytelling then. I'll probably make this a longer video, just because I don't feel like waiting and talking, and there are bugs flying around my room, because I've been in here. Well, I've been in here, but I need to... I'm going to go on a cleaning frenzy one day. I hope. I need to clean. I really do. My desk's a mess. Yeah, I've not actually, I kind of cleaned off the stuff before I left, so it wouldn't look so fouled when I got back. Like, I cleaned around my room before I left for vacation, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. They're still, it's really, I think it's just a problem with the freaking house. Like, every summer we get an infestation of gnats. And I do really wish I could turn my fan on right about now. I'm gonna go ahead and, like, break. Oh, can I no longer break it when I'm on? That's new. Then again, I've been out for at least a snapshot and a half. That was Mac. I know he built that. Alright, someone moved that soul sand, because there was a patch of soul sand I dug through back there, so someone has been in this general direction. I was actually planning on putting a face cam on this episode, but I don't actually have a webcam. I was going to do it with my iPod, and I didn't have anywhere to mount it. I was trying to mount it with some tape, and that didn't work. So in the end, I just gave up. Plus, editing that would be a pain in the ass, so I just decided against it. There is a sheep, which I believe has been here, because I remember saying something about that in the chat. So I'm going to spam until I finally reach the portal, and I'm going to eat before I go in case this involves me dying. Alright, I'm bracing myself for the worst. Oh. What the hell? This was a prank. I'm gonna go ahead and say that now. This is a prank. Damn it, they put it in the fucking trees. Is this actually counted? No, this is still... Fuck, they put it in the damn trees. I'm minding my language, but they put the damn trees in. I worked so hard to get rid of those. Oh, yeah, this is a prank. I think I'm more hurt about the fact they put the freaking trees back in there. This actually does look pretty good, though. Who did this? I think I might keep this, though. I like the desert look. I was actually kind of planning on doing something like this. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so apparently, a weird generation bug affecting the map. Looks like this area has been affected the most. I guess only by Mojang and no one else block. I'm gonna... at least I kept my chickens. I think I'm most pissed that they put it in the trees, but I actually like the desert. I was actually kind of planning on doing something like this because it is, it actually is a, like, Western villages kind of are, like, deserty themed, and, yeah, so I think I might actually keep this, bulk of this. So thanks, block. Thanks for keeping my grass blocks. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to do prank cleanup, but I guess it's the most prank that went in, so... That's kind of... What is with the spiders? Yeah, I was kind of expecting this to be a prank. I was expecting that, or either my whole village is going to be under a mountain. So thanks, block. I actually don't mind this one. I'm most pissed off about the fact that the freaking trees are back, and I'm gonna cut all these trees down again. Let me get up here and get a good picture. Oh, don't tell me I'm burying my moonshine still. Take a picture of the village for the thumbnail. I hope you guys noticed the new thumbnail layout I made for the last episode. Oh, I didn't bury my moonshine still. Oh no, it's still here. I like how I kept this open. That's awesome. Thanks, block. That's cool. Moonshine still. I've actually got an idea. I saw a video with a design suggestion for Good's Moonshine still on the Minecraft server. I think I'm gonna use that because it looks a lot better than this one. Oh, well, this is actually not that bad. It's gonna take a little bit of editing, which I think I can do in this episode. Other than that, it actually looks pretty cool. Block, man. Well, thanks, Block. I actually don't mind this. It's actually pretty cool looking, and I've been meaning to do this, so you just saved me a lot of work. Other than the fact that I gotta clear a pathway out, it does look really cool. Or did you get rid of it? Nope, gravel's still there. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be... This episode's gonna be prank alteration, not cleanup. Oh, the damn horse! Where did you... Are you one of my horses? Wait, are you one of my horses? I need to know this. I need to get sand on my hotbar, too. Are you one of my horses? Server save the world when he changed that. He's... Oh no, you're a new horse. Look at you. Also, did, like, they change horse... Oh, okay, I need to make you mine. Oh, crap. Oh, I have a lead on me. I'll use that. I don't know what to do. Here, I get on you. Oh, yeah, you got a lot of hearts on you, guy. You're coming to me. Come on, you're going to my horse breedery. Oh, God. This is actually pretty cool. Thanks. I mean, I actually don't mind this prank. Other than the trees. Trees are going to be a pain in the ass to clean up. But I do like the desert. I was planning on doing something like this because it's like desert villages. Or desert villages. It's like Western villages are generally put in deserts. So, I mean, I think I'm going to actually add on to this and, like, do something like this. So, he probably had to clear out that desert over there to get this. I'm trying to avoid the cactuses with my horse. This is pretty cool, though, so I guess... Oh, there's a one horse. I wonder if there's more. Because that was a new horse. But... Oh, thanks, guy. You also made it easier to get my horses. And, Jesus Christ, Block. The cactuses. So I'm going to drop this guy off in a horse breedery, and I'm going to check to see if there's any more horses. The horse breedery is actually starting to expand. I'm starting to get a lot more horses. And I'll check this guy out for his... agilities later. Alright, thanks, guy. Have a good day. I'm gonna go... Alright, so let's go see if there's any more horses I can get. Because they must, like, with the 1.6 snapshot, they must, like, added horses. Or, like, something like that. There's my red sheep. I don't remember what I need a red sheep... Oh, yeah, I was making the carpet for the church. I wonder how... God, this is, like... Crazy. Yeah, I don't think he left any more. Or not, there's no more horses. Oh, that sucks. Anybody touch my wheat farm? I'm just kinda going around and investigating. My wheat farm seems okay, that's good, it fully grew. I'm gonna stand up real quick and I'm going to flick my fan on. I'm very sorry for this because it is like 100 degrees in my room. And it looks like the back wall of this has disappeared for some reason. Or it's just not rendering it. I was about to say, I'm like, that's a problem. Someone's been messing with my wheat farm. Yeah, my wheat farm's still intact. Let's get in and ride this to the bottom. Well, everything looks okay. It actually turned out better than I expected. Shame Block doesn't record on the server. I do like... As much as this is encouraging people to prank me, I do enjoy when people record pranks. But I'm not going to have anything against him. This actually does look pretty cool, and so it's something I was planning on doing. Shadow's on the server, so he cannot sleep. And I also probably have to relight this up, because I can guarantee you not all the torches survived. I'm just glad I didn't do something like what Adlington did to Beat Up Below, where the whole... Oh, jeez, shovel's way too OP to be doing this. I'm just glad he didn't, like, encase everything in sand. But yeah, thanks, Block. I actually don't mind this prank. For one time in my life, I'm going to say I don't mind a prank. There are probably a dozen other pranks that I'm missing. I noticed Notch hasn't uploaded a video in a while, which is kind of what's concerning me. But he just pranked me, like, a week ago, so... Cool. Boop. So I don't think I should have to worry about him for anything. Well, more than a week ago, because he hadn't uploaded a video in like a month, but... Anyways, yeah, let's clear off the lovely gravel, or the lovely sanded pathway that Mr. Block is... I also need to move these chests, which I'll do another day, because there's so much stuff in them. Oh god, I want the sand. I need it. No. Give me that. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, that didn't work. Oi. Oh, do I have a... What's this? I didn't pick it up. Oh, there we go. Oh god, I hate doing prank. It's kind of like, not prank cleanup, but prank alteration. I remember when I was blowing this one up, I just didn't care, so I just like... Yeah. There we go. Boop. 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 Alright, so I guess I could talk while I'm doing this about my vacation. How's my vacation? It's good. Like I said in the last episode, it was the first time I had flown in, I think I said 10 years? Or not 10 years, it's been less than 10 years. I think it was like 5 years is what I came down to. What was I gonna say? Other than there's skeleton, probably. Yep. Hey guy, how you doing? Get a dead job. There we go. I was going to say that it's the first time I've flown in quite some time. I'm glad that I have. The first flight, because we had a... but anyways, as I was saying, I was a little nauseous on the flight going in, I'm not going to lie. But as I was saying, what was I saying? He took my gravel, didn't he? He took my gravel. Alright, do I have any extra? Zombie's gonna attack me. It's a friggin' zombie with a piece of sand in its hand. Overkill. Alright, but what was I gonna... Oh yeah, I was saying, I got a little bit, nauseous on the flight in. I'm not entirely sure why either. I mean, I'm not like a nervous flyer or anything. It was just like... It was like I didn't feel like I was gonna throw up and puke everywhere. It was just that I was a little bit tipsy. Not tipsy, I wasn't drinking or anything. I was just like, my stomach started feeling queasy, and there's freaking sand under here. But anyways, as I was saying, what was I saying? Where's the freaking gravel? That's what I'm saying. Do I have to go get some? I think I do. But anyways, I was kind of sick almost. I was kind of almost like feeling I was gonna throw up. I didn't really eat anything. Like they freaking airplanes, they don't give food anymore. They really don't. It's just like here's a pack of peanuts and a quarter-ounce drink, a tiny little bitty shot glass drink that you can drink for the next 4 hours. Actually, no, it was my flight schedule, if you will. Which you probably will not, but if you will, my schedule flying was Greenville to Chicago to John Wayne Airport, which was that was an okay flight. The flight to Chicago got a little bumpy because there was a storm going through. We flew out of Chicago. I wasn't so sick, I guess. So I'm trying to hold down a burp. I'm not throwing up in the background. But yeah, I was not sick going in or out of Chicago. The flight was pretty good. I posted some pictures on Twitter of my flight out of Greenville when I got into Chicago. So if you want to check those out, you can check out my Twitter, and I'll get into some other things featuring my social networking interests later. If you will, how much. Anyways, but yeah, that was fun. We landed, we touched down, we left at like, I think the flight took off at like 6 a.m. We touched down at like 11 in Californian time, Pacific time, and We got a space car. Bear in mind, when I say space car, I'm used to driving a 1995 Toyota 4Runner, and I left in a 2014 Ford Flex, which is a space car by my standards. I mean, that thing was touchscreen, and GPS, and backup camera, and this, that, and the other thing, and it was kind of intimidating for a guy who's used to driving a tiny little, well, not tiny, but I'm used to driving my old beat-up 4Runner, which I've owned for god-awful amount of time, and I love. That horse looks like it's been laying eggs, but anyways, nevertheless, it was very interesting, trying to figure out how to drive such space cars, and I think I'm actually going to turn this gravel pathway into dirt now that I look at it, and the sand actually does help with that, but that's a whole nother conversation. Anyways, as I was talking, the vehicle was interesting. I was kind of scared to drive it. Like I said, I'm used to driving an older car and or SUV, so to speak. So it was interesting trying to learn how to drive a space car. As we took to calling it the space car, we didn't call it the Ford Flex as it was properly titled, because nobody in my family had ever driven such a vehicle. So it's different. I got to my grandmother's house and just kind of hung out there, went out and ate. Father's Day, Sunday, me and a couple of family members, unfortunately not including my dad, he stayed home. He so badly didn't want to come to California. He lived in California for 20 years after living in South Carolina. He moved out about 20 years before we left, and he wants no part of it anymore. He likes this quiet country life, so I learned that I very much do as well. So, nevertheless, I need to empty off some of this junk in my inventory. Oops. But yeah, went out to Las Vegas. Very fun. It's very nice to go out to Vegas. The first time I've been to Vegas in probably more than 10 years. We literally, no joke, walked from one end of the strip to the other. And one night, the first night we were there, no less, which for my feet was not fun. For me, yes it was. We got to go to the big Coca-Cola. I keep thinking to say factory, but it's not a factory. It's like the Coca-Cola not warehouse. What is it? It's like the big Enterprise, I don't know, it's a big Coca-Cola shop on the strip, which is very fun. Being able to go there, I'm going to need more chests, very much more chests, because that's a lot of dirt. I'm gonna run around and just eat this carrot. But yes, that was very fun. I did enjoy doing that, and going to the place and seeing the things. Coca-Cola place is very fun. We got to do a thing there where you got to taste like 10 different kinds of Coca-Cola. I think it's 16 from like all around the world. Very fun. I didn't actually record as many or any vlogs as I had wanted. I was going to actually do such things, but I never actually got around to doing it, just because I didn't really feel like it. I mean, I was like, oh, on vacation, I don't need to be doing this, but, in the end, it did come out to be very fun. I'm just gonna break this chew. I'm gonna make a new chest first, dump all this. Well, actually, here, let me, boop. And we'll get the chest back. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. And we'll just move this over here. Boop, boop. But yeah, we got to do that. That was real fun. Other than that, we just kind of wandered around. Really, I feel like the most we actually got done was on the first day. The second day, where did we go? No, we went down to Pawn Stars. I don't know how many of you know the show Pawn Stars on History Channel. We got to go to the shop in which Pawn Stars was located. The first time I went in there, they were actually filming. They wouldn't let anybody in other than people who were selling things. And the only thing I had to sell was my soul, so they didn't let me in. Anyways, where is the gravel? I know I had, like, gravel on me, or maybe I put it over here, probably. There we go. But yeah, I got to go to there, and I got a shirt and a mug, and nothing else other than that. It was very fun. They are very, very, very expensive, as everybody in my family made a big point out. We actually saw a big figure, I guess, in my family, Johnny Cash. A lot of people in my family like Johnny Cash. They had his driver's license there for a whopping $95,000. And that, I didn't see anything in that store under at least $200, so unfortunate, but I can understand where they're coming from. They're like the most paid show on Discovery Channel, and Block must have put that there and not realize there's a crafting table 5 feet away. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just start hacking these trees down as I talk. But yeah, there was nothing in there under that much, under $1,000, which is rather unfortunate. The most of it, I imagine they'd probably make most of their money off of, like, as I did, selling t-shirts and mugs, because, I mean, that's really the only thing I bought. I had no interest in paying $1,000 for anything I saw in there. Then after that, we went down to, I keep calling it Freeside, because I'm used to playing Fallout in Vegas, but Fremont Street, which is very fun. It's the older part of Vegas, like the Golden Nugget. I don't know how many of you seen the TV show Vegas. That was kind of the where that was shot. I think that was actually where it was shot, was on Fremont Street, which is very fun. They had the musical thingies going on down there. They had Bon Jovi and Queen. They played. They didn't actually play. Being the person who's never been to Vegas, I actually thought Bon Jovi was playing live somewhere, and I missed it, but I wasn't. They weren't. They were playing. They have a big thing that goes over, like a big giant screen that goes down the street, all the way down the street, that plays like images and stuff. And makes it look like a concert, but it's really not, and they disappoint all the retarded people like me who actually think they're sitting at a Bon Jovi concert. But that was a nice moment of happiness that I had until their sad realization that I'll never see someone that I enjoy. And they played Queen, which was actually okay. I think the drunken people in my party enjoyed that more than I did, but I personally enjoyed the Bon Jovi act more than I did the Queen act, just because I am a fan of Bon Jovi more than I am Queen. Not that I have anything against Queen. My musical preferences will go on in a whole nother video. Anyway, we should probably actually get some sand and fix this bit, but I kind of don't want to. I'll do that another time. There's a fly buzzing over my shoulder, and I was trying to smack it off. That was not part of the Vegas story. Other than that was very fun. Get to go see that. Bon Jovi played. I imagine Shadow wishes to sleep again. So I will return to my abode. Let's climb up here and sleep. But anyways, that was fun. Got to go to see that. Then the next day we left. We went home. Actually, going on another story, I guess. I kind of forgot to tell this story on the way in. We actually ran into a 2-hour backup outside of, I want to say, Barstow. It was like 20 miles outside of Barstow. There was a big backup. There was a wreck, and then some idiot pulled into a rest stop, said, "Alright, everybody, I know a route through the desert." By God, every single Kia, Hyundai, and small, like, this guy, apparently, he had a big truck. It was like a Ford Dually F-250. He could drive the desert. And when I say desert, I mean desert. I'm talking, like, desert. As you can see, desert. I don't mean, like, desert. I mean desert. When I say desert, I mean, like, sand and dunes and such. Which, I mean, if you've ever driven the route from California to Vegas, you would know. I mean, it's not a fun trip to do on the pavement, let alone in the middle of the bloody desert. And this fool managed to get some 40, 50 people to follow him into the desert. And every single one of them, in their Kia Fortes, and their Priuses, and their Lexuses, every single one of them got stuck in the desert. Except the Ford, who went off and drove out, and all these fools left on the road stopped taking pictures of them backing up traffic for 2 hours and some 20 or 30 miles. They had managed to back up traffic because these fools drove off into the desert, and they had to get tow trucks in there to pull them out. This, children, is why you do not go into the desert. They got stuck. They had to get tow trucks in to haul them out. They had to get, not only did they have to get, and then the kicker is they got the tow trucks stuck. 'Cause the tow trucks, the first tow trucks that went in there couldn't drive through the desert either. They got stuck, so they had to get tow trucks for the tow trucks and special tow trucks to pull people out of the desert. This is on the trip in, so we ended up getting stuck for about 2 hours. Eventually we got through, we got into Vegas, obviously. Had a good time on the way back. There was not so much as any bit of traffic. That bug is still flying around, and I'm still trying to snatch it out of the air like a ninja that I am not. But I did have a lot of fun. In Vegas, after that, we came home. I drove out to another desert. Gotta love deserts. To visit my good friend and member of the Cosmos server, Mr. Patrick, a little trek. I've done videos with him in the past. That tree has a piece of wood in it, does it not? Let's get up there and knock that out. Trying to avoid the cactuses the best I can. What else was I going to say? Yeah, we drove out there. Ryan was there as well. I've had him in an episode before. He just joined in on the just as a dual commentator, a dual second potato, common potato. He did join in. Yeah, Minecraft jokes or something like that, I don't know. But he did join in, that's like episode 15 or something, it goes way back. But he joined in, he came out there, and we didn't do jack at least squat for 3 days. No, we actually just kind of hang out and played games. I have my only Xbox controller that remains to function at Patrick's house. Xbox One, not going to go there right now. I don't feel like starting an argument over my preferences as to consoles. I mean, anyways. But I left my only Xbox console controller at his house. I actually took it out there because I have a very nice controller, and I just felt like bringing it with me. That was a bad idea, because like halfway home I realized I left my controller at his house, and I'm not turning around and driving another 20 miles into the desert to pick up said controller. So I left that controller at his house, and I'm waiting for him to return it to my possession via the United States Postal Service at some designated time in the future. Anyways, continuing on this story, other than that, not much else happened. I mean, that's really, I mean, the vacation was fun, obviously. I mean, I'm glad I got to go out and see some friends. I've known Patrick and Ryan since, God, 2nd grade, I think, which is a long time ago. Things are all 11th grade now. It was a very long time ago. Very good to see them again, and fun. Maybe next time we'll have somebody out here. But other than that, after that, I got back Friday, realized with all the walking I had done, I literally worn a hole in my foot. There is still a piece of wood up there. I know it. Knew it. I called it. There was in the bottom of my toe next to my big toe. There's probably some fancy scientific name for it, but I'd worn, there's like a hole, because I've been wearing a pair of flip-flops, and you know that little thing that sticks down in between your toes that like holds it on. That had rubbed the hole in the bottom of that, and it hurt, and I had to go out and get new shoes. Went to Walmart, bought said new shoes, and we got back in the car, which was my grandmother's 2003 Hyundai Sonata. Had crapped out in the Walmart parking lot in the middle of the ghetto, because that's California for you, and we had to call roadside assistance to come pick us up, which was not fun for anybody involved. Well, the crankage is actually not as bad as I thought it is. There would be. I probably should be also keeping track of time. Well, I'm glad to be back on the Cosmos server. Anyways, other than that, I got some new shoes that I could wear, because I had to get new shoes. I only had 2 days left in the state, but I mean, I still had a whole day of airport walking left to do, so I needed some comfortable shoes. So that is done and over with. Very nice, and it's very fun. Other than that, that following Saturday, went to my aunt's house. We had a big family get-together with like a lot of my family, which was very fun, because I got to see a lot of my family again for the first time. God awful, not some I hadn't seen in more than some I hadn't seen in more than a time I've been gone from California. It was good to see them. Like, my uncle on my dad's side showed up, who was also from South Carolina, but moved to California, I think, longer ago than my dad did. think he was like 30 years before. I think he was like 5 or 10 years before my dad moved out to California. But my uncle on my dad's side showed up, and I had only met him before when I was like 6 years old, so it was interesting to meet him. He is a very interesting person, to say the least. He is one of those. He was actually a Vietnam veteran, and one of those kind of, you can tell he was in the military. Let's just leave it at that. He's not like, oh, military, Marine Corps, but he was along the lines of one of those I don't give a shit kind of guys, trying to do the great Gabriel Iglesias bus driver impersonation. That is kind of his personality, and it's very interesting to see for the first time since I was 6 years old. Then again, everybody at that party was kind of, I mean, when I say I mean, let's just say there was alcohol involved in that party, of which I was not able to partake, but that is because of legalities and laws, and for the fact that I did not want to be arrested on the last day in California. Follow the laws, children, don't drink, stay in school, don't do drugs, yada yada yada, etc, etc, trying to be a good role model for my fans. Other than that, that was pretty much my vacation. On Saturday we left, went to the airport. In Chicago there was a big ass backup because there was a storm and they didn't let anybody out. I ended up getting stuck in Chicago Midway Airport for 6 whopping hours. Ended up getting home at 1 o'clock in the morning. Getting to the home airport at 1 o'clock. Got home at like 2 a.m., which was not fun for Chris. Chris did not enjoy getting home so late in the afternoon. Or in the morning, evening time, which is, I mean, I'd been used to staying up that late because California time is 3 hours behind South Carolina time, but still, nevertheless, when you've been traveling in an airplane for that long, you get kind of tired. I was not happy, but anyways, I got home, slept till like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, got up, said I don't want to make a video today. That was that, and that's my vacation in a nutshell. That was pretty much a full-on recap of my vacation, if you wanted to know what happened. It was interesting. I mean, obviously, it's a lot more fun to live out than it is to hear in a story on a video commentary on YouTube. But that was my vacation in a nutshell. Other than that, glad to be back. Glad to be back on the server. Glad to be back playing Minecraft. And I think I'm going to take vacations more often because, by God, did I have a jump in views. I checked YouTube last Friday, the 20-somethingth. And by God, I jumped at least 10 subscribers. And I welcome all of you, obviously. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you. I mean, that's, like, amazing. That's the most subscribers in the shortest period. Well, not the most. I mean, I've gotten jumps like that in the past. But, I mean, it's like, clearly you people don't want to hear from me. When I'm going to start taking month-long breaks. Let's do that. No, but, it's pretty funny. I was actually kind of inspired. I was catching up on a bit of YouTube. Kurt J. Mac, I was watching his Farlands or Buster Minecraft or something after he returned. He had a week-long break, as I did, or he just uploaded pre-recorded things, and he was like, wow, I had a jump in views and subscribers. I'm going to start doing this more often. And I was like, I should check my views and subscribers. And I was like, wow, this is a jump. I jumped from like 245 to 255 in a week, which is great. So past that 250 mark, we're a quarter of the way to 1,000, so that's awesome. Don't really feel like chopping. We're going to the day 3. I've been recording for like 40 minutes now. But yeah, it's definitely very interesting. Definitely welcome to all of you new subscribers. I'm going to be chopping down. I think, I really don't want to chop down more trees. But I have to. But anyways, nonetheless, thank you for all of you subscribing, and I kind of wanted to talk about my furthering of adventures on the Cosmos server. The problem with me when I play these, and you guys have noticed this, I've gone through, this is my 3rd base on the server in 32 episodes of playing. I have ADD. Not really, I consider myself undiagnosed. No, I don't actually have ADD to my knowledge, but I have a tendency to not want to do the same thing for very long. ADHD, ADD, one of those A diseases where I can't do things. Anyways, I get bored very easily, and unfortunately that leads me to do these. So I've had a plan. The problem with me is I've been doing these builds lately, which have been very themed. Like I did the castle. Like the first base wasn't so themed, which, I mean, that didn't really stick around for too long. I think it was like episode 3 or 4 by the time I had moved on and I was building the castle. That was kind of medieval themed. I kind of had to stick to that medieval theme. Here, I'm doing the Western Village. That's kind of a Western theme. But what I want to do is I want to go out. I'm thinking I'm going to finish off the Western Village. I'm going to do that in the next 2 or 3 episodes. I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to christen it next episode. I'm probably going to finish the Sheriff's Office episode after that. I'm probably going to finish that. And then the final episode, actually, I'll probably finish that. Then I'll christen the Western Village and send it off on its maiden voyage. Not really. I finished up the castle to as far as I want to finish it. I don't feel like finishing the potion room because, I mean, that's just really pointless. I really don't brew potions. I never really saw a reason to. I'm going to go out. I'm going to, well, not wander. I'm going to go in another. I'm going to walk for some, probably more than 1,000 blocks. I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk, I'm going to walk, I'm going to walk, and then when I'm done walking, I'm going to walk some more. Bad idea to kill a zombie, because they're god-awfully angry nowadays. And I'm going to establish a new base, wherever I land. And I want this base just to be a base. I want to build, I want to dig. I want to make this like the base out of the Nirvana server where, I mean, I want to build whatever. I don't want to have a set idea in mind. Like, I don't want to have a set theme. I am out of arrows, so I can't shoot that skeleton. I don't want to have a set theme as I've been putting myself to, which I do feel like I kind of need a set theme to keep me going. But I want to have a base where I don't have a set theme like this. I mean, it's like I feel like I have to keep building toward this one specific theme. I have to build toward chopped a potato. But I feel I'm out of pants. I think I was broke before I left though. But I have to do like on here. I have to build a Western village. I have to keep it Western themed. I have to build a medieval themed castle base. I have to build a well, the first base really didn't have much of a theme other than just I mean it was just kind of a starter base. And it's raining. Oh, he just asked that? Sorry. I didn't notice that. But it was in my evil medieval castle base, and I want to have one solid theme. I want, like I said, one solid theme. I don't want to... I wish to have one solid theme, which is very unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm looking off into the distance and daydreaming at this point. But yes, I want to have, like, I want to be able to do whatever I can do. I want to build. I just want to build whatever I feel like building, which is generally what I've done with most any build I've ever done in Minecraft up until I started playing servers and I'm like one solid theme and one solid build. I feel like it's time to move on. Like, I mean, I know a lot of these servers are getting map resets. The server just hit its 6-month anniversary, and obviously, like, John Games, what else just started his series and not just building stuff, and I really don't feel like just saying, alright, time to end off, time to new season. I don't really feel like doing that. We talked about doing a map reset in the past, and I mean, it's just I get bored with these things. Like, obviously, I'm starting to kind of get bored with the Western Village. I'm starting to kind of do a lot of work off screen. Like, I mean, I think I might not even have shown that. Yeah, I showed that in the last episode. The town square or the town capital thing, whatever I started working on. But I kind of get bored with these builds kind of quickly, and I want to have one. I keep saying one solid theme, but I don't want to have one solid theme. That's what I don't want to have. I want to be able to build what I want. So that's kind of why I want to walk off, find some nice terrain, and build a rather lovely base, which I can call home, that I can build onto. I can keep building, I can keep expanding. Like, if I don't like something, I can just make it look like whatever I want it to, just kind of like, whatever. So, I want to do that, in the next, probably by episode 40 at least. I probably might go back and finish off the potion room in the castle, so I can say the castle's officially finished. Because castle all but, I mean, the boat is 90% finished. The potion room is the only thing that's keeping the castle from being complete, like full completion. And other than that, just a little bit of touches here and there. I'll go in and probably add off screen. I'll probably finish the castle off screen. But other than that, I mean, that is really about it. Hey, hello, Zisto. If you guys didn't know, Sisto, new member of the Cosmos server. Yeah, he's gonna kill himself now. Hi, Sisto. But anyways, yeah, so that's kind of my thought. Sisto's intent on killing himself. Anyways, but yeah, that's my thought. I want to create. I don't want to have a theme anymore. I want to go out. I want to. Is this guy tethered to anything? Yes, he is. So that is my goal. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be handing off all my builds, and far lands are busting it until I find a nice place. And then I'm going to build a nice base. I want to have the biggest thing. I want to have a long-term project to work on. These projects that I've been building, like the castle. I mean, that really only took me about 10 episodes to complete. I want something that's going to take me like 20, 30 some odd episodes to complete. Something that's going to keep me interested, something that's going to keep me distracted, like BWO for the longest time on the Minecraft server had his arena to build. I want something that's crazy and awesome. It's going to take me a while to build, so that's kind of my idea, and we're kind of pushing for the future here, which is definitely going to be interesting to see where this leads us. If you guys definitely have any ideas, tell me, hit me up on Twitter, send me a personal message, post in the comments. Which, actually, I'm going to go ahead and just start chopping down trees again, because I have a lot more stuff to talk about. I'm sorry if I'm losing your guys' attention span, but, I mean, it's the first episode back, and I have a lot to talk about. I had that whole vacation, which probably took about 30 minutes to summarize, and I have all this stuff I want to talk about the future on the server. But like I said, I mean, I really don't want to reset the map, because, I mean, it's like, it's kind of like, just, I don't want to, all these people still working on their stuff, and this, that, and the other thing. I don't want to say, alright, new map, all of a sudden out of the blue, or we're going to start talking about map reset. No, I mean, we talked about that, like, way back, I think, like, in March, when we started getting a lot of new people. But, yeah, definitely now it's going to be along the lines of probably, just wander off, find a new base. I mean, it's not like I'm going to leave all my stuff behind. I mean, I'm thinking what I'm actually going to do is just, like, take as much stuff as I possibly can with me, and just walk off into the distance. Just like load up a pack mule, load up my good pack mule, and just go off, just walk until I find a good place to set up a solid base, and then I'll build. Just build and build. And I've got a couple ideas. Like I said, I think I've mentioned this already. The server did hit its 6-month anniversary. It's half a year old as of as of last Saturday, the 22nd of June. I created the server file on the 22nd of December 2012, and that is that. The server was started then, and it has grown. Let's just put it at that. So yeah, post your thoughts about this in the comments. I mean, personally, I really don't want to stick with a common theme. It does kind of bore me after a while to just kind of keep doing the same repetitive thing over and over. Like, I have to stick to one theme. I'm forced to build something that's medieval themed or something that's Western themed. I mean, even though I've put myself to these projects, these aren't like user suggested projects. I mean, I found horses. I'm like, I'm gonna build a Western village, but it's like more along the lines of, I just feel like at this point that I want to build what I want to build. Just build whatever. And I have a couple of good ideas in mind for a base. So yeah, guys, post ideas you have in the comments and Twitter me and stuff like that. Oh, something I keep meaning to mention, I now have a Facebook page. It's linked in the description. It's linked on my channel. It's linked on my Twitter. I now have a Facebook page. You can go there. I know a lot more people have Facebook than Twitter. I'll probably post an annotation or something about that at the beginning of the video, because I know not everybody's going to watch in. We're probably some 40 minutes to an hour in at this point, and I know not everybody is going to want to wait all the way through this video to find out that I have a Facebook. But yeah, I do have a Facebook now. You guys can go check that out. It's linked in the description. Go like that page, and whatnot, etc. Other than that, that's about it. I think I'm out of things to talk about. I was going to say something else, but I don't remember what it is. I'm very sorry if it's something important, future me, but that's about it. This has been a long, rambly episode, and I've been chopping down trees and doing the same repetitive thing over and over, but it's going to be worth it in the end. Next episode, I'll probably show off the finished castle, because probably throughout the week I'll be finishing that project off. By the way, if anybody on the server wants some jungle wood, just feel free to come by my base and take this out of here. I don't need this at all. I mean, I'll probably have both these filled up by the time I'm done chopping this forest down. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and hope you stuck through it. If you have, definitely be sure to leave a like and a favorite if you really enjoyed the episode. And yeah, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and join this ongoing muckus of people who are subscribing every day. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Chris, signing off.